BEERRUN, beer run. BEERRUN, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5, or a car and a key and a sober driver. BEERRUN, beer run.
Hey guys, Wednesday, tax day. Hopefully you're either got them done or you're getting them done. But if you're looking for any high-end parts, one of the companies that I really like is JP Enterprise. And today only, if you use the code TAX, T-I-X, 2015, you'll get 10% off on your order. That's today only. Other than that, we had a beer mail today. Patrick, thank you. Asylum's Dragon's Tooth Stout. I've actually done a review on this. This is really good. I'd be more than happy to review it again. Do one of those throw-in at the ends. Oakshire Brewing's Espresso Stout, Overcast Espresso Stout. 5% on this one. And Mazma Brewing Pyroclastic Porter. What can I tell you about this one? Also 5%. And two of the three of these are out of, is it Oregon? Or are they just all over the place? Okay, so I got those. My good friend Jeremy, Pre-Done Deaf, always sends me his 10mm brass, because brass is like gold. So thank you, Jeremy. He just sends me the shit so that I'll reload it, so when he comes to the shoot that he has 10mm. Christine got me this and she thought it was funny, so I was supposed to show it to you. It's a cheese from the cheese state. Not this one. We just produce liberals and towelheads here. Ladies, what are we looking at today? From what a few of you have said is a disappointing series from Bell's. This is their Jupiter. The brown ale, 8% by volume. Maybe that's going to be the only thing it has going for it. And of course they have the customized bottle top for it. So this is the second one out of 7, and I have not seen the other 5. So that's what we're going to look at today. Well, you know, it is a planet, so I might as well use the Enterprise to open it up. Weird, huh? Okay, brown ale looks something like this. It's a little on the weak side, but who knows? Okay. Doesn't smell bad. Has your stereotypical brown ale smell. Leaning a little bit on the roasted, almost like a roasted chocolate-like smell to it. Obviously, it's got good carbonation. It has head. He said head. And that's what she said. And cheers, guys. Well, it's not shy on the flavors. They're definitely bold in there. At first, they come on so strong, it's almost like burnt. You know, it's like not roasted malts, but burnt malts. But in the middle, it kind of starts to mellow out, and then you notice, kind of an earthy roasted malts and a chocolate. I know this isn't something that probably someone would complain about too much when it comes to beer, but it's almost like the carbonation level is a little bit much for honestly for a brown ale. You know, your like brown ales and oatmeal stouts. It's almost like by no means would I want it to come off as kind of as flat, but this is almost just a little bit too much. Hey, check I got my boo-boo. So far it's hasn't like burst into flames or anything today. Well, I don't know. I guess I always have my expectations a little high for stuff out of Bell's, because like their Two-Hearted Ale, just absolutely one of my favorites. And I know it's a wheat, and I'm not usually a big fan of wheats, but their summer release of Oberon, and a few people have said that Hop Slam is out, but nobody in this area has received it yet. That I think is the one that I'll probably get like a 6-pack of, just to let it go a year and see what happens. Yeah, I know, a lot of people in the hole, but I tell you, I'm not exactly known for my willpower and my restraint. I know it's going to come as a shock to some of you. So to actually sit on a beer for a year, it's almost like you got to hand it to somebody and then go bury it out in the yard. Don't tell me where you buried it. You know, for a brown ale, I mean, I guess I'm not disappointed. Disappointed. One of my favorite little lines from a movie, A Fish Called Wanda. They work and they work and they work to get the safe opened, and when they open it, there's nothing in it. And Kevin Kline is like, disappointed. Has kind of a light, mild, heavy, light mouthfeel to it. It's got alcohol. Yeah, for 8%. This one was even more fresh than the last one. So where did I put it on the E scale? I guess from what I'm hearing, that these are going to be somewhat of a limited series. I guess there's no need to really get too attached to it. Creeping. That would be Samantha. No, it's not. Yeah, it didn't work.
What?
Creeping.
Don't forget to give that stuff to Rod tomorrow.
See, that's just the thing. Here, if you go ahead and just watch the Budweiser girls. I should probably find out, because if I bring him something frozen, it's not going to be frozen by the end of the day. So I'll probably tell him tomorrow I'm bringing the stuff, and maybe he could even show up a little early. I know it's hard for him to actually get there early. He's got like an hour and a half of work in before he shows up, but he could come a little early and then maybe drive it back to his house. Guy that I work with, he was eating some stuff from Schwann's, and he couldn't believe how. And I honestly, I'm kind of shocked too. In case the Schwann delivery, home delivery food service. Now, if they had beer, that would be awesome. But their vegetables are honestly better than the shit we get at the local grocery store. I don't know what it is. Our grocery store, it's like they suck. You can buy like fresh strawberries, and 2 days later they're moldy. It's like, thanks. That's why when the summer rolls around and the little corner stuff props up, we deal with Farmer Hank. Mm-hmm. Farmer Hank, just
he's my buddy.
Just unload the shit out of the back of the truck and sell it on the side of the road. I'm surprised Obama allows that. Seems how he's been shutting down, remember the Kool-Aid stands and stuff like that? Yeah, there's more and more of those becoming illegal.
A little kid who's selling Kool-Aid on the corner, that's illegal. You're going to arrest a little kid and put him in jail for that?
Yeah, because he doesn't have a permit.
We don't have more important things to focus our shit on in the society?
Well, no, because
oh my God.
The little brat, he didn't have a permit. The stuff was probably unsanitary. I mean, really, I can see it.
Give me a break.
Oh, it gets even better than that. I don't remember where this one was either. The dad made like this really super elaborate castle out of cardboard boxes, and the city told him that if it wasn't taken down by a certain date, because he didn't have like a building permit or something.
For cardboard boxes?
For his kids, yeah.
For his kids?
A play center. They gave him so much time to take it down, or
and then we wonder why our children are so screwed up. Look at the society.
It's liberal mentality. It's like a fucking brain disease. Oh
my God.
And it just keeps getting worse.
Stupidity, it runs rampant.
Because the people that should be standing up for us don't. Republicans, it's them. It's them and us. Us against them. An R or a D, doesn't matter, they all need to go.
I told you that a long time ago.
Tom Clancy's Dead of Honor, put them all on a fucking airplane and just everybody's dead. We start over.
I told you a long time ago that the whole system needs an enema, but nobody believes me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, well, don't forget to give that to Rod, and I'm sorry I really thought you were done.
Uh-huh. That's it? Nothing funny?
You got me too mad to be funny. You know how I feel about stupid people?
Yeah, whenever she gets in the car, of course, I only listen to talk radio. You got to turn it off, because there's like a countdown starts in her brain, and I can just see her over there.
That's why I don't bring up anything on subjects of politics and whatnot, because I cannot talk about it in a rash, normal tone, manner.
That's because it's what really makes me wonder what the hell is going on. It's like, where is common sense? It's like all the things. Me and Greg were talking about this at work the other day. It's like, when we grew up, okay, this probably, most of you guys, well, some of you are just young punks, but a lot of you guys, if you came home and it's just like, oh, what happened? Oh,
fell off my bike.
I got spanked. You know, I got the like the yardstick. The teacher gave me the yardstick at work, and it's like, really? What'd you do? Well, I pulled Jennifer's hair in front of me and disrupted the class. And then my mom would go get the wooden spoon and beat my ass again. And now, the typical...
Wait, no, that's child abuse.
Yeah, now we roll ahead to today. Come home, oh, the teacher looked at me wrong. Oh my God, you're gonna call the school. We're gonna get that bitch fired. You can't have the teacher looking at kids wrong.
You can't even breathe the right way in society today. Let me just sum it up. You can't breathe the right way. Everything and anything that you do is 110% wrong.
I mean, I remember back in high school, taking electronics class. This kid was being a dick in class. Mr. Jones grabbed his ass, dragged him out to the hallway, and beat the shit out of him. Brought him back in, and boy, he sat there, and he was a good student all the rest of that class. It's like now you got kids suing their parents.
Divorcing their parents, too.
Yeah, divorcing their parents. I mean, it's like, seriously, everything that used to be right, the liberals have now turned it into being wrong.
The abnormal has become the normal, and the normal is to be shunned and disgraced. That's where it's at.
There is ways around it, though. I mean, maybe you don't want to spank your kids. You can do what I did. It worked. I remember like the first time any one of the three of them blurted out a swear word. Next thing you know, they were sitting there with cayenne pepper on their tongue, and depending on the word or the severity of what they did, there was how much time had to elapse before they could go wash their mouth out or give them milk or some sugar or something. But I don't know. They all got spanked too.
It doesn't matter because all of them swear. They all swear now.
I don't know how the fuck that happened.
I don't know. You did not teach them to be young ladies. That's another thing. Etiquette and mannerisms. Those went out the door too.
Yeah. Then again, I didn't exactly raise girls to be girls. You know, I've got shooters and mechanics and.
I'm a shooter. I'm a biker. Do you see me running around with a potty mouth?
Oh yeah, you can get going.
When I get mad. But not normally do I use those in a context. Normally. It's balance.
On the E scale.
What are you giving it on the E scale?
Jupiter Brown Ale from Bell's Brewing. With the exception of the almost overdramatic boldness at the beginning, for a brown ale, it actually wasn't all that bad. I would probably set this in at like an 8. Like I said, though, they could definitely have made it better. I have a lot of high expectation for Bell's, and again, if this is going to be a limited reserve and we're never going to see it again, spanked it.
Did you tell him the story about the lady that tried to cash the $94 million check?
No.
I told that at work today. The girls are like, you gotta be kidding. Somebody was that stupid to try to cash a check for $94,000 from the IRS and seriously think that it was a refund?
94 million.
94 million. So.
Yeah, evidently some idiot woman filed a tax return where she said she had $94 million coming, and she just kept hounding the IRS where her money was, and they finally just said, it'll be at the bank at 3 o'clock. Why don't you run down and pick it up? And then they arrested her for fraud.
I'm sorry, but I think that's kind of funny.
Tomorrow, a little something that Chuck sent.
What? You have no comment other than Chuck sent? You're not going to slide anything?
That was enough of a joke in itself.
Oh, please.
Dragon's milk, Bourbon Barrel Stout. I've looked at the Dragon's Milk. It is a very, very, very good beer.
Does anybody know what Dragon's Milk's supposed to look like?
Dark, I hear, or it's on fire. This one is 11% by volume, and this one is, unlike the other one, this one is aged in bourbon barrels.
Are all those Dragon Milks a dark colored beer?
Well, if it's Dragon's Milk, the brewery is New Holland. They have things that aren't this, but this is a dark beer.
As soon as you say milk, I think it's not milk being white, not nothing.
What about chocolate milk? That's not white.
Well, it's not Dragon's chocolate milk, no, is it? I'm just saying. Did you like that red apple? Or green apple? Purple apple? Whatever color it is?
It's okay. It's 5% by volume. It's got that going for it.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
In case you're wondering, the reds, their regular apple is a little bit sweeter. This one's just a little bit more tart, like a Granny Smith apple. 5% by volume. She made me do it.
I did not. You're like, here, try this. You popped it open. I took 2 sips and said I don't like it. And then you're like, well, no, what am I supposed to do with it? I guess, oh, you'll have to drink it. Oh, agony, I'm making you drink alcohol. Oh, crap. I have to go. I'm wrecking your brew review. And I don't want to hear anybody say that I'm causing problems.
You are. You're a big troublemaker.
Huh?
You're a big troublemaker.
I don't cause trouble.
All right. Okay. Well, on that note, we will see you tomorrow, and we'll take a look at the New Holland, the bourbon barrel aged Dragon's Milk. If it turns out that those are good, there's what was that, a 6-pack or a 4-pack? 4-pack? Hey, what's up with this new 4-pack thing? That should be just wrong. It should be like 6 or 12 or 24. What's up, 4? Okay, and again, thank you, Patrick. We'll take a look at these. Evidently, you lean towards the dark beers because all 3 of those are definitely dark beers. Okay, and again, remember, if you're looking for anything from JP Enterprise, one of their biggest sellers is probably their Silent Capture Spring. So you can get all that crap right now. Today and today only. 10% off. Tax 2015. Okay, guys, cheers. I'm going to go review a few things that I picked up on the way home. And then send pictures of it to Hazman 440. So, okay guys, cheers. We'll see you tomorrow.